Science changes over time. People discover new things. It used to be thought that the largest by volume is still the blue whale, but the longest creature in the world used to be thought to be the blue whale. And then, a few years later, QI, one of my favourite television programmes, corrected itself and said, no, it's not the blue whale, it's the lion's mane jellyfish. And they had a picture of a jellyfish with long tentacles. And that was the longest in the world until we found out about the giant ribbon worm, which was even longer. And QI was big enough to say, hey, we got it wrong. There's new discoveries. And this is how science develops, by new discoveries. Newton was fantastic for his time. And then came Einstein and said, yeah, your equation works fantastic for spaceships and all sorts of things, but when something gets very close to a black hole or very close to the speed of light, then my equations work better. And they're very complicated equations, and NASA don't use them. They still use Newton's equations, which are still good enough. But the length of the longest creature, now we know, is a giant siphonophore. Siphonophore. It's a great big tubey creature that floats around deep in the ocean. I've only just found them out. I've only just found the big ones. 50 meters long. Biggest, longest creature in the world. I like television programs. I trust The Economist and also QI, because they will say, hey, previously we said this, and now we have to correct it. Then you can trust a media outlet, rather than ones that just do headlines and don't tell you when it's been changed, like Einstein's relativity, the speed of light has been told on media that it was broken the speed of light and it was just a mistake. They didn't apologise. The Economist did. I appreciated that. Science develops. Scientists and media outlets do sometimes get things wrong. We apologise, we find out more, we build up science. The things that are bad that we thought, we let them go. The new things that are good, we are sceptical for a while, especially if it doesn't smell right. If it doesn't get through the smell test. That's my favourite phrase from More or Less, a podcast radio programme on math. What's the longest creature in the world? Well, it depends on when you're talking about. In the 1980s, the truth was blue whale. But that truth has changed as we've discovered new things. That's why I love science.